I'm Cindy Motzny. I'm the coordinator of the Natural Sciences Labs here at FSCJ, and today we're going to talk about how to handle hot glassware. Before you start heating your glassware or putting anything in it, you first want to check the glassware and make sure it's free of defects or cracks. When you heat up the glassware, you'll probably be using a beaker. If you're going to put the beaker on the hot plate, you'll want to make sure that it's secured so that it doesn't fall over with a stand and a ring. We have different size rings for the different size beakers, so make sure you choose the correct size for your beaker. When you're heating the glassware and you need to move it, you need to use the proper utensil. For beakers, we have special coated tongs called beaker tongs that are heat resistant that allow you to move the beaker. When you move it, you want to make sure you put it on a heat-resistant mat and not directly on a countertop. That will help prevent the beaker from cracking. If you're using an Erlenmeyer flask and need to move it, you'll want to make sure you have the proper utensils for that. We have hot mitts, and we also have glove mitts to secure the bottom. You also don't want to put that directly on the countertop, and you'll also want to use a heat-resistant mat. You may also be using a crucible or a watch glass. For those, we have a different utensil that's called the crucible tong. The crucible may either be on top of the water bath itself, or you may have it directly on a hot plate. In either case, when you remove it from the heat source, you also want to put that on the correct heat-resistant mat. And if you need to move it to weigh something, you'll want to pick up the crucible with the tongs and carry the heat-resistant mat with you. A watch glass can also be used with the crucible tongs to place and remove the watch glass from a beaker. The last thing you may want to use is a test tube. If you're heating up a test tube, you'll want to make sure that you use the test tube holders. You can use it to place the test tube into a water bath or a direct flame and to remove it from the hot bath. Once you're finished heating your liquids or using the hot plates, you'll want to make sure you unplug it and turn off the heat source. If the hot plate is hot, you're going to want to make sure you leave it on the countertop to cool. Do not wrap the cord around it because the cord will melt. Leave it, and the instructor or the lab manager will put the hot plate away when it's cooled. That is how you safely use hot glassware. Thank you.